Abdourahmane Gay says being imprisoned in a small, hot room along with 40 people for 6 months is the worst thing he ever experienced. He told us he flew to Chad in 1987 for business, but was arrested on arrival and accused of being a spy. He says he was held there with hardly any food and water and saw his cellmates die every day.
All night, 2-3 people die. Sometimes take some people go to kill.
He's campaigned for justice for years and he's clear in his mind about who was responsible.
Responsibility is Hissene Habre. Because only him is sign. Live, you live. He sign. Kill, you kill.
Hissene Habre ruled Chad in the 1980s. Rights groups say he killed, imprisoned and tortured tens of thousands of people. He was overthrown in 1990 and fled to Senegal's capital Dakar, where he's lived ever since. Police arrested Habre under the orders of the prosecutor of a special court that's been set up here in Dakar purposefully to try him. It's called the Extraordinary African Chambers, and if the trial goes ahead, it'll happen here at the building that houses the High Court of Senegal. US President Barack Obama pledged funding for the trial when he was here in Dakar just last week. And if it does go ahead, Habre will be the first leader from sub-Saharan Africa to be tried on African soil. But Habre's lawyer says the court is illegitimate and Habre is the victim of a conspiracy by the West.
It is false. What they say about Habre is false. If killings and torture did take place, the blame should be laid on the current president, Idriss Déby, who was in charge of all the security forces at the time.
Abdourahmane was a successful diamond trader. He says his detention under Habre nearly killed him and left him ruined. His family have lived in poverty ever since, but he says all he wants is justice. Many more in Chad and around the world have been calling for the same. And after 23 years, now they may finally get the trial they've been waiting for. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Dakar, Senegal.